Hi everybody, how are you? Welcome to A Shot of Joe. And what I want to say today is this. Stop the insanity, stop the virus. What does that mean? I'll get to it in a minute. But here's the deal. I am not saying this is not real. I am not saying this is not happening. I am not saying this is not dangerous. I'm not saying any of those things, but I will say this to you. The bottom line is the insanity I'm talking about is the constant fear that is being pushed out there. And we know that everything is energy. So the more people who are fear-based, the more people who think they're going to get it, the more people who walk around, in a constant state of anxiety, it lowers your immune system. Understand how you feel emotionally affects what you are doing, how you are feeling, your health, your ability to heal yourself. So here's the deal, be smart, right? We know something is definitely happening. We want to be smart about it. We want to wash our hands. I never washed my hands so many times in my life. I noticed I'm touching my face all the time. That's a bad thing to do, right? There's certain things that we know. Don't go out in groups of people. Don't go do anything additional as far as getting yourself around potentially people that are sick. These are all things that we know. This is smart just to do that. But here's the deal. How do you feel? If you feel fear-based, if you are watching TV, so here is something I just want to share this with you. And again, I am here just to try to help people elevate their energy, because when you elevate your energy, you elevate your immune system. When you vibrate higher energy, you feel better. When you feel better, your chances of getting sick in any way, a cold, any kind of flu, anything, is going to be much better because your immune system reacts to stress and fear. This is what we don't want. So in the media, years ago when I was younger, I worked in advertising. I sold commercials. I worked for a regional news channel. I sat in some of the meetings. I saw what they did. They are always putting a spin on things because they want you to watch it, right? If I put something out there that sounds interesting or exciting or dangerous, especially fear-based, people are going to watch. So we are watching this constant spread of fear. Part of it is financially driven, so networks get more people to watch so they can charge more money for their advertising. Don't think this is not an underlying piece of this, because when we look at the data versus what people are saying, this is important, right? Let's look at what's really happening versus what we're hearing. We're hearing all this fear, we're seeing all this stuff every minute. But the bottom line is, let's look at the numbers. Now, we don't know where this will go, but we're hearing things that don't seem to be adding up from what I'm seeing, looking and digging a little deeper and looking at the numbers that are out there. So we're basically, I see people a couple of weeks ago, not less than that, coming out talking about millions of people in the U.S. getting this, dying from this. There are only 3,000 deaths right now. I won't say only because every loss is a loss, right? We know that. But on a scale of 300 million people, we have 3,000 people have passed. The idea that people are talking about 1 million or 2 million, unless this really goes crazy, not to say that that can't happen, but they're not seeing it. There are 38,000 deaths in the world so far. Now, obviously, there are more numbers coming in as more people pass and get tested, but they just talked about, now it's March 31st, they were just talking about in New York how it has seemed to slow a little bit, how more people are being released, how the death rate is dropping a little. Now, we don't, again, these things can go up and down, but don't get caught up in all the fear. So here's the best medicine for you. Hold your space. Keep yourself in a space. Be positive. Do things that make you feel good. I've been doing my exercise at home every day and eating healthy and trying to do everything we can do, getting out for walks, not getting close to people. Okay, these are all things we're doing. But your ability to hold your space and hold yourself in a faith-based space is going to be critical for us as a collective world in stopping this virus. We stop it by shifting our energy to faith instead of fear. So move yourself into a faith-based space. As you do that, your energy will go up. Understand what happens. Now your energy affects the next person, even though you don't see them, even though you don't talk to them, because we are all interconnected. So think about it. If everybody starts feeling faithful, and everybody starts feeling positive, and everybody lets go of all the fear, we start generating a whole different vibration of energy, and we start elevating the planet. You have the power. You're part of the engine. So your ability to stay in faith and feel positive is going to be dramatic. So don't underestimate your own power. Also, this week, this is all happening in a divine order because this is how the energy of the world is shifting. This is something that had to take place. This Saturday is April 4th, which is 444 in numerology, which is a big portal opening of new energy. Interesting how this all kind of happened, and we have 3 of these in April, where we're going to have big shifts of energy and new energy coming in. So this Saturday, I will be doing my normal Spiritual Saturday call, which happens to be on 444. If you want to join me, go to spiritualsaturdays.com, and I'm going to talk about the 444 portal, plus I'm going to talk about other shifts that are coming in this month and how you can elevate yourself to be in the highest possible vibration. Also, subscribe to my channel, A Shot of Joe. I post videos up here all the time, just keeping everything going and keeping everybody positive. I don't want to be, again, I don't want to be a Pollyanna. I don't want to sit here and say nothing's happening. Don't worry, go out, lick doorknobs. I'm not telling you to do that. What I'm saying is, feel your feelings. Deal with what this situation is for you. This situation for you is an opportunity to dig down, clear energy so that you're ready for this new wave of higher vibration, which is going to take you to a whole other place if you are in alignment to go there. If you are in fear, that will not happen, because here's what's going to happen. The people who live in fear, people who do not flow with this, they're going to go into a resistant state, and in a state of resistance and fear, you're going to cause yourself a lot of pain and a lot of problems. So here's the deal. Be in a state of flow, okay? Be in that state of flow. Allow yourself to feel what you feel. You know what? There are days maybe you feel a little more anxiety, a little more nervousness. That's okay. Allow yourself to feel it. It'll pass through. I've had those feelings myself. We all have. I don't care who you are. We've had a couple of moments where we go, woof, this is a little crazy. But then I noticed that if I just get my little information in the morning, I shut the TV, I go online, I pick up some data from different sources that are much more accurate, then I kind of feel a little more calm, go about my day, and I'm okay. So that's what I want you to do, but be aware of yourself, be in that state of faith. Like I said, if you want to join me this Saturday at spiritualsaturdays.com, we're going to talk about it. Also be aware of how you feel Saturday, because we have this big 444, you may already be feeling it. I'll talk about the symptoms. Me personally, I haven't slept in a week. The energy's coming in so strong and so high. My ears are ringing. You may be getting headaches. There's a lot of things going on right now as we move through this time. But the bottom line is this. Stay in faith. Stay in that space. See yourself healthy. See yourself being positive, and you will start to spread positive energy, and we can slow this thing down. It can go either way, but each person has a responsibility to be in a high space of love, faith, and vibration that's going to help us heal this, cure this, and turn it around. And we're going to come out the other side in much better shape. So please be blessed, be safe, and I'll talk to you soon.